just enjoying what we do.
Tell me about the video. Were your parents in the video that they made a video that showed everybody?
Yeah, they were. It was really special, and it was pretty special moment for the team.
Can you take me through that touchdown pass that you threw to Noah Thomas? It didn't feel like that was your first or maybe even second read. Were you thinking about running with it? Like, what was going through your head that whole play?
Yeah, he was the third progression, and but came off and I was about to run, and he popped, and he made a great play, and just the effort he had and everybody blocking for him was amazing.
I noticed on Nate's big touchdown run, you were the first one down there to celebrate with him. Usually the quarterback's not the first guy down there. Like, what made you want to do that?
I was just excited, and I wasn't blocking anybody, so I could get down there. So that was a great run by Nate.
What have you seen from Nate since that fumble versus Alabama?
Say that again.
What have you seen from Nate over the last few weeks since that fumble versus Alabama?
I mean, stuff happens. But Nate, he's a great guy. He's a great teammate, and he runs the ball hard, and he's a great guy.
Talk about you and Coach Bobo. Coach Bobo caught so much flack over the off season. Things are rolling right now. How much pride do you take in that, especially doing it for a guy who you've known for such a long time?
Yeah, people probably have something to say about this game, just knowing that. I love Coach Bobo, and he just means a lot to me and everybody on this team. Just the amount of work and just the effort he puts into this program.
Gunnar, what are the biggest ways this offense continues to mature and grow? Is it just experience? People get more reps. Just what, in your opinion, is causing it to execute at the level you got on right now?
Yeah, I think it's experience and just what we do during the week to prepare for the game has a lot to do with how we play.
Coach mentioned a while ago some of the big explosions you guys had today. Some of the biggest things that jumped at him was we got to be blocking, like on Noah's big touchdown run.
Yeah.
Back down the field, blocking for Nate's touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
What has that been like all year long to kind of see that? What does that mean for that team to kind of be willing to do that for each other?
Yeah, our team's not selfish. Heck, everybody, the receivers, tight ends, running backs, nobody's selfish. They don't really care who gets the ball, and it's special when it's like that way.
I'm guessing you had a chance to talk to Lawson after that hit that you took. Coach said he wanted to get back in the ball game. What about what you saw from that? And did you speak with him? How's he doing?
Yeah, he'll be good. Lawson's a fighter, and he's a great teammate and a great friend.
How was the noise? And so everybody talked about it coming in, cowbells. What was it like? What was your experience with it?
Yeah, it was loud. They had a great atmosphere anywhere in the SECs. You got to be on your A game for away games. But they definitely were loud.
What's the stress level on the edge like today when you're leading for most of the game compared to a lot of these other games you're dealing with?
It's about the same, really. You still got to go out there and approach each drive and want to score. It definitely wasn't as tight as some ball games, but they definitely had a great team.
Elias Williams has gotten very involved in this offense as a true freshman. What's it like having a guy like that to throw the ball to?
Yeah, that was awesome. That play he had was incredible. Just threw it up there. Hopefully he could get it, and nobody else could. So he made a great play on that.
Gunnar, Coach Smart talked about dedicating this win to Miss Kim. The guys have all talked about her. What did she mean to you, and what did it mean to win her?
Yeah, Miss Kim, she was a special lady. She always had a smile on her face, and made it. She would talk to anybody in the building, and if you're having a bad day, you couldn't have a bad day after you saw Miss Kim. And she loved the university and the organization. All she did was for Georgia, and it was just pretty special to have a win today.
What can you say just overall about the offensive line's performance and also Nate Frazier rushing for nearly 200 yards?
Yeah, anytime you run for 300 yards, they're doing something right, and just the effort and just the effort they put into it was awesome.
Gunnar, what was it like kind of running in and off the field for that fake where they drew him off sides, getting a touchdown there? What was that whole sequence like for Georgia?
Yeah, I was glad they jumped, so I'm glad it ended up working for us and didn't have to burn the timeout. So.
How did it feel to have a lead going into the fourth quarter, something that hasn't been very common for you guys lately?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a change, but a good change, so hopefully we can get used to it.
What about all the big plays in the offense today? Both running and passing. I think there were maybe 5 or more than 30 yards. What's it like to kind of see that play out?
Yeah, as an offense, you always want to be explosive, and when you have explosive plays, you normally score, and it was great. We had those today.
Gunnar, do you feel like this was as complete of a game as you guys have played so far this season?
Um, probably will have to see the tape, but I felt like we played pretty well, and just have to get better next week.
Gunnar, I know you're kind of a low-key guy, but how would you rate your performance so far at this point in the season?
I felt like I played pretty good. Just always gave the team a chance to win, and I feel like I'm always there for. I'm pretty tough and always keep everybody in the game.
Coach just talked about how it was such a great team effort today. You had 5 different guys, with the touchdown on the day. How good does it feel, especially as a quarterback, to just have so many different weapons out there on the field that you can throw the ball to?
Yeah, it's awesome. Everybody played a great game today, and like Noah on his touchdown, everybody's blocking for Noah, and nobody's selfish on the team, and that's what makes it special.
Where do you feel like you've seen the biggest growth from this team since the start of the season?
I think just with experience, and when you play in games, it kind of brings the most out of everybody, and get to see your true colors. And like everybody on this team is fun to play with, and nobody's selfish. So.
I know you've already been asked this, but the run game today, it was just, ferocious. What can you say about Nate Frazier and his performance?
Oh, he did awesome. He ran the ball hard, and he's a great teammate. Fun to play with.
How nice is it to have a defense like this when you guys have a turnover, they go back out there, they create a turnover and get it back for you guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. As an offense, that's what you want, and they did a great job, and I love every guy on that. So.
How were the cowbells? Just curious. Were they distracting for you at all? Was it loud? Did you have to go to silent? Like, what was that like for you dealing
Yeah,
with it?
they were loud. I remember my freshman year here, it was loud as well. And like I said, anywhere in the SEC, it's going to be a tough environment. So it definitely was tough.
Piggybacking off of that, does anything ever seem to phase this team at all? Because at the beginning, I'm sure Georgia fans were maybe a little worried. The cowbells were as expected. Mississippi State, they came out fast, but you guys, responded pretty quickly.
Yeah, just coming out here and doing our job, and just trying not to ever blink, or just always trying to finish and score.
Feels like forever since you guys have been home. You got a huge one next week. How excited are you to get back under the lights this year?
Yeah, it'll be awesome. I have to enjoy this one for a little bit, and just get back to work tomorrow.
Last question here. Anything else? Coach talked about how the togetherness of this team was really important, and there's been a lot of chatter about that all season, about how tight this group has been. When did you first feel that?
Yeah, I think going through summer and fall camp kind of instills that, and definitely through this season. We have an unselfish team, so it makes it really special when it's like that.
Thanks.
Thank you.